QCDs. What are they? Learn all about them today on Elevate Wealth. Hey there, I'm Deanne Rosso, and I'm joined today by Rob Fezekas, our Director of Investment Policy. Good to have you again with us, Rob.
Thanks a lot, Deanne.
So, Rob is here today to explain all things QCDs. So let's start with a simple question. What is a QCD?
Sure. A QCD, or a Qualified Charitable Distribution, is a transfer of assets from a traditional IRA account to a charitable organization. And done correctly, a QCD is not counted as taxable income. And now, there are quite a few conditions that need to be met if someone wants to try to use this strategy. So the first one is there's an age condition. You have to be at least 70 and a half to be able to use a QCD. The second one, it needs to come from a traditional IRA account. So it can't come from a 401k, can't come from a 403b or a Roth IRA or anything like that. So it needs to come only from a traditional IRA account. And the third condition is that the transfer needs to go directly to a charitable organization. So it can't go to you first, and it can't go to a donor-advised fund. And the fourth one is there's a dollar limit. So each year you're limited to up to $100,000 that you're allowed to use a QCD. But still, if you meet all these conditions, you may be able to save some taxes and use this strategy.
Yeah. So how could someone use a QCD strategy in order to lower their tax bill?
So this strategy often comes into play for someone who is subject to required minimum distribution. So every year they need to take a certain amount out of their IRA. So if they're over age 73 and they're taking required minimum distributions, you can use a QCD in place of the RMD. So say, as an example, you need to take $5,000 out of your IRA this year to satisfy your required minimum distributions. So if you don't need the money to spend, you could instead use a QCD strategy, take $5,000 out of your IRA, but send it directly to a charitable organization. And now you've satisfied your required minimum distributions for the year, but also because QCDs don't count as taxable income, you're going to save some on your taxes as well.
That's awesome. So, and the age, so 70 and a half is when you can start a QCD, but RMDs don't necessarily start until 73 or 75.
That's right. Yeah, the age is a little bit different there.
Yeah. So just to note that you can start a QCD earlier than your RMD even
That's
starts,
right,
which
yes.
is cool. So thank you, Rob. That's a great explanation. And if you're curious about whether a QCD strategy could work for you, we're here to help. Visit us at elevate-wealth.com and click Let's Talk. We'll see you next time.